I saw something that Billie Eilish said that porn has ruined her brain, and I love that. One of the most powerful people in the world, definitely most powerful musician, so young, so original, and she's speaking out about she was exposed to porn too young and watched it, and it's just f***ed her brain up. It's terrible. I can only imagine, because when I saw something in the 80s, I remember when they started seeing tapes, and I saw something one time that fucked me up. I was like 13 years old. I was like, oh, I was fine, and like when I saw my first Hustler, but I can't imagine what she saw. I mean, I can, but at that age, her brain is still forming. So Billie Eilish going out and saying this is amazing. That's another thing. Like porn, you could argue that porn is trafficking, right? How many people wake up and want to be a porn star? I'm not saying there are. I have this argument with Dr. Drew all the time. As I get older, it changes for me. But Hollywood and porn is very close together. We know each other very well. Stripping, all this stuff. Don't get it twisted. Your favorite actors go to fucking strip clubs all the time. And your favorite actors definitely mingle with porn stars. And that's fine. It's all above board. But what I'm saying is there's some people that are mentally maybe can make it up, but most people can't. If they were sitting in a room with them, I'd break them down. And what I'm saying is you could argue that it's trafficking, right? Like, what are we doing? But, people get paid. They sign a form. It's consensual. I mean, there's all these videos. You can watch. There's videos of women like breaking down in the middle of a scene. They cry. There's a lot of fucking crazy shit that happens in that world. And so I just think society is being broken down by the powers that be. So lawlessness happens, complete insanity to distract us from the fucking heist that is happening. And I think that's fucking happening. I think that very few people want to own most of this fucking. Here's my opinion. You ready? All this is happening for one reason. You're seeing a ton of changes in the last few years. How do I say this? I mean, I got to be careful, but I'm not fucking scared. I got to fight them. Basically, X amount of rich people now have the system set up where they can have anything they want at any time, and they don't really need the workers. That's what's going on. It's the simplest thing. And so, in their eyes, we're about 7 billion too heavy. I know you don't want to believe that. I know you're in denial. A lot of you guys are indoctrinated. You're indoctrinated by what you watch. You're indoctrinated by what you've read, what you've grown up, your traditions. But that's basically what's going on. You don't need people to work for you anymore. So if you can do everything and it's automated and it's robotic and it's fucking boom, instead of having a fucking estate or a mansion with 50 acres, why not have your own country as your fucking place? That's my opinion. And you're seeing it in a lot of ways. You're seeing there's numbers of people. Doesn't it feel like there's a lot of people dying lately? Oh, okay. And then you're seeing disruption in our morals. You're just seeing a disruption in our business. You're just seeing disruption in the Supreme Court. Everything is a disruption. And it's like people are busy fighting this fight over here or this fight over there, or they're fighting by this haystack. And I'm over here on this mountain looking down on it, and I see the big picture. And it's crazy. And there's really only a few of us that really see it. I mean, you know who you are. But all these other people just arguing about the dumbest shit, that's what they're not taking a step back and third eyeing it. Now, there's even more to that is truer than ever now. I believed it, but now I really believe it more now. Like you're seeing evidence of it. We just got to have a portal that is exposed. Once people realize that there's like time portals, and that'll be the biggest picture, then everyone's mind's going to be blown. So did you see that Rosarita is canceled? Rosarita was a Hispanic character at Sesame Place. Oh, in Philly. Oh, shit, it's in Philly. Oh, fuck. 30 years. Great representation of Latin culture. So Ben Crump is an attorney. I guess Rosarita dissed a couple of black girls.
Cell phone video has been going viral, showing a 9-second clip posted to Instagram on July 16th by Jody Brown. She's the mother of one of the girls who had their arms stretched out for a hug and high five from the character Rosita at the parade at Sesame Place in Langhorne. The family says when their girls waved to the character and asked for a high five, they were blatantly passed over for a white family next to them.
The performer in the Rosita costume has not worked since that night.
This afternoon at a press conference, nationally renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump spoke as he has now joined the family and their lawyer in the case.
That character may have ignored them, but we will never ignore our black children.
The family's lawyer says he has taken issue with the park's response.
It doesn't take
3 statements over 5 days to recognize racism.
We could have been more thoughtful in our initial statements, and we own that going forward.
The Congressional Black Caucus is requesting an audience with Sesame Place Park President and General Manager Kathy Valeriano to discuss the changes, plans of action, and training the park plans to implement.
We're open for meeting. If we need to have a meeting, absolutely. I understand emotions are raw, but it's something that we internally need to learn and grow from. This is not something that we're going to fix.
How are you going to grow from
The
it?
family's lawyer says this is not an isolated incident, citing dozens of other videos that he's received from families.
Okay. Basically, Rosita, they canceled Rosita. 30 years. She's out. The performer was fired. I believe there's a lawsuit. I want to say they got $29 million. There's no way, though. I don't think so yet. No, I don't think so. Oh, it's a $25 million lawsuit in which Costco employees is accused of racism. So apparently the workers just said, I didn't see them. I mean, if you look at the video, he high-fives a white lady, but she's got eye level. And then he kind of looks down. I mean, it could be a case of just, he didn't see them. But can I tell you how many times, what about when I'm at the fucking basketball game and I tell them to throw a shirt and they don't throw a shirt at me? Is that racist? Or I raise my hand in the Q&A. I don't pick on someone. Is that racist? I mean, like, I don't know. It doesn't look good. Like, he should have saw them, but it could be an honest mistake. It could be an honest mistake. So let's say if it is racist, to get them out of there. But let's just say it's an honest mistake. Have the person take a lie. The problem is they got rid of Rosita. This is why we have these fucking problems. With the recent events, Rosita hasn't been around much. She's been taken off the parade entirely since the racism allegation. All of a sudden, Rosita's racist. Rosita didn't do nothing. Some dude wore her. None of the characters that walk in the street parade anymore and meet greets. So that's been called off. This is all because of allegations they don't want. Essentially, Rosita has been canceled. I don't think she'll be back. The meet and greets have changed. All merchandise regarding Rosita is canceled. Sesame Place was slapped with $25 million. Come on, man. Let's just fucking call this out right now. Okay? What is it worth if your 2 daughters don't get a high five? Is it worth $25 million? No, that's fucking bullshit. That's egregious and crazy. Okay? Start with a fucking park pass for a year. You get a park pass for a year. $25 million, that's just, it's bullshit. You didn't get that type of damage done to you. Do you know how much crazy shit has fucking happened in parks and people don't even get it? Some kid died of fucking... So that's already like, we have to look at that and go, you're asking for $25 million because Rosita, say hi to your kids. Okay. So let's interview the guy. Let's see if he's racist. If he's racist, get him out of there. If he's racist, then get your money. But no one's calling out other sides of this shit. Like $25 million because you didn't get a wave. Okay. Then on top of that, you cancel everything with Rosita. I don't know Rosita. I don't give a fuck about Rosita. I hope that family is okay. Those little girls, I hope you're great. But they're just being used in a plot, okay? If you take $25 million and you get 10 of it and you buy them both houses and set them up for life, then okay, then I'll applaud you. But you can't use any of the money. You can use a teeny bit of it. Like, here's what I'm trying to say. This is why we have problems in cancel culture, because of pussy-ass corporations. Who the fuck owns Sesame Place? Pussy-ass corporations. That lady's like, well, we got to do better. We got to learn. We got to grow. Shut the fuck up, lady. You know you're not saying that. Somebody's telling you to say that because you want to keep your fucking job. And who's telling her to say that? I don't blame her either. It's not your fault, lady. Again, if Rosita, character guy, is racist, then this is all moot. But if he's not, look at this. No one, here's the thing. This is the problem right now. It's just a fucking joke about it. We must show our black youth that we will not ignore them, unlike the performer at Sesame Place. These kids deserve so much better than the unjust treatment they were given. They are why we'll continue to fight for accountability and change. That's what Ben Crump. Someone wrote, you also must show young black youth that there's rules that everyone must follow, like not crossing the big yellow lines on the parade route. These signs are all over the route stating if you cross the yellow line, the characters will not interact with you. But let's ignore that. Damn! No one's talking about this. They went over the yellow line. Oh, shit. And maybe Rosita was like, you're over the line to teach the line, like to be safe. Look at this fucking white lady. Oh, what a bullshitter. This is absolutely deplorable. Someone's fucking virtue signaling. Morgan Freeman was on Electric Company forever, okay? I don't think that Sesame Place hates black people. Like, Morgan Freeman was the original Electric Company. Oh, my God. Look, man, here's the thing. Go to court, do whatever you want. But to say that fucking Rosita should be canceled, everything with her done because of one incident, it's just fucked up. And that's what Sesame Place is, pussyish, dude. Who owns you? Like, this is why we are fucked. No one has balls. They're like, fuck, let's just fucking figure this out. How about saying no? Stupid. Stand up for yourself. Fight it in court. I guess fight it in court. That's the thing. Like, to just cancel everything because of a mistake, if it is a mistake. First of all, they're not saying a mistake. They're saying it was deliberate. So if it's deliberate, I get it. But if it was a mistake, then talk about it. Listen, guys, like, subscribe, help me get through these fucking views. I'm going to be doing a merch drop, I think. Randy Meeks deserve better. Look for that. Hook up my Patreon. Go to my website, jamiekennedy.com. Much love. Peace. Like, subscribe, comment.